I would say those are major aspects. The other part of it is the spiritual side of it, because although people may not want to hear this, you know, I think it's something that I will say in this interview, is that your Vodun history, as say an African American, an African person, wherever are you in the world, you are coming from Vodun. You are coming. Ain't nowhere in the world you gonna tell me anywhere else, because your people came from Vodun, from Benin, from Dahomey. We came from there. Okay, so now we got this thing going on where here you are, you're a pagan. Okay, so you know, you have to see the psychology of this, and it's very important in understanding this music and everything that we do. It's so important, it's crazy. Every rhythm that we play has something to do with the Vodun. Every rhythm that you hear on an R&B record is a boom, that's Wadu for Obatala. I mean, we just lost the ability to listen to a rhythm and say what it's for. That rhythm is for this. That rhythm is for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the reason that we have jazz and the reason that we had the Negro spirituals and the reason that we have the gospel is because of the Vodun. If we didn't have the Vodun, it would not be in existence. We wouldn't have the rhythms we do. We wouldn't have the funk. We wouldn't have it. That's the essence of it. So that's the other part that came with the Africans that was very important, because the African man and woman were forbidden to practice their own traditional religions. Okay, it wasn't because their religions were bad. It was because they needed to be controlled, and that the only reason that the white man was given the opportunity to take slaves, he had to go to the Vatican. The French had to go to the Pope. The Portuguese had to go to the Pope. They were all Catholics at one time. The entire European continent was Catholic at one time until King Henry VIII said, I want a divorce. And the Pope said, no. He said, well, I'll start my own church. Martin Luther did the same thing. Greece did it. That's how that happened. But they were all Catholic. And they all went to the Pope. They all went to the Vatican for permission to take slaves. Now, how can they give you these slaves? How can you take a slave? Well, it was under the guise of conversion into Catholicism, into Christianity. And that gave them the opportunity to say, well, look, you can't do that because that's pagan. I'm helping you. I'm taking you with me, and I'm going to make you a good Christian. So that's why black people stopped dealing with their traditional religions. Because if they didn't, they were either harmed, punished, beat, mutilated, killed, stretched out, hung, tarred, feathered, and all the rest of it. That was the end result. So what happened with that situation was that all of that intelligence, all of that energy, and all of that wonderful stuff that they had learned about nature that they were playing for, and there was no people over in Africa with sticking pins and dials and talking about woo-woo. That's some movie shit that the white man created. And then we bought into it. We actually bought into it where we started saying, I ain't no African. I know, I'm a Negro. Where's the land of Negro? Where's that at? Everybody else, I'm a Japanese American. I'm an Irish American. I'm an Italian American. And what are we? Negroes. I'm an African. I'm an African American. That's what I am. So everything that's about my people, I'm going to go and look at it and evaluate for myself. I'm not going to let someone else tell me who I am, where I'm coming from, what my people did, what was good about them, and what was bad about them. I'll figure that out. I'm going to jump into the voodoo, and everything else that you told me was bullshit. I'm running to that. I'm going as fast as I can there. Tell me more. Tell me everything I can't do so I can go do it. So, but I need to find that out because you ain't been lying to me for 500 years. Why? What's has changed? Nothing has changed. So, there it is.